looking at it, and it's hard to know where to pick up the pieces when you walk into something like this.
Well, in the Upstate, we are hearing a first-hand account of what it was like to battle the floods in Columbia. Newlyweds Bill and Nancy Irwin are from the Upstate, but they live in the Midlands.
And their fight with Mother Nature came with an extra challenge. Addie Hampton has their amazing story of survival.
Very loyal fella. Yeah.
It was Sunday morning around 3:30 a.m. when Billy Irwin was nudged awake.
Hanson, my dog, he walked in the room and put his head on the side of the bed. I gave him his command to go back to bed, and he didn't move.
It was then Billy knew something was wrong. His wife Nancy woke up to their other dog, Doc.
There is a dog jumping on me and he's soaking wet. I hear Billy get up and he goes, "Oh my God, there's water on the floor." And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "There's water up to my ankles."
4 inches of standing water rushing in through the walls. Billy and Nancy knew they had to get out, but with a backed up 911 system, they knew it was going to be a challenge.
We were fending for ourselves as two blind people.
Yes, the Irwins are visually impaired. Their black labs are seeing eye dogs. And while not much limits them in life and in their careers, Billy in emergency management and Nancy in education, this was more than they could do on their own.
I actually made a video. And what's crazy is in the video you can hear how saturated the carpet was. The carpets are saturated.
Upstate friends made a beeline in the early morning hours to the flood-ravaged city, bringing them home to Nancy's parents' home. In the days since they got out, they've struggled with wanting to help others, but knowing they need help themselves.
We're all in the same boat. And I'd much rather be helping people out of the boat than being in the boat.
We needed a bigger boat.
We needed to hit Noah up for his ark.
What you're looking at is the majority of stuff that they could salvage. They've gone back down to their Columbia apartment to see what was left, clothing, electronics, and furniture. Now they tell us they're just trying to figure out what to do next.
There's no words to describe walking into a war zone, going back to retrieve our stuff, and military helicopters coming over.
Billy says he's having an out-of-body experience. Nancy is struggling with having to ask for help. Despite qualifying for FEMA assistance, they are down to their last $100. Even the wedding dress she wore just 3 months ago wasn't safe.
It was one thing to start two lives together, and we brought the best of what we had together. We've lost all that.
Through it all, they are reminded they have each other, and perhaps in the coming days and weeks, there will be some clarity.
Once you start and you get moving, it becomes a little easier. But finding that path is so hard.
That's our Addie Hampton reporting. Because of their vision impairment, the Irwins tell us they can't return to home or work until public transportation's up and running. To help the Irwins offset costs, the family has set up a GoFundMe page. And if you'd like to help them out, look at our story on WSPA.com.